On this episode of Bobscaping, we're back to take a closer look at the TORO 21-inch recycler we got as another part of our TORO Flex Force landscaping fleet. So far we have the snow thrower, the snow shovel, an electric broom, and a leaf blower, and now this 21-inch recycler. Now the beauty of the Flex Force is once you have the batteries. Now this is a larger battery that came with the snow thrower, and you can see it's 60 volts and 405 watt hours. So once you have one of these, this is a universal fit for the rest of the tools in the Flex Force. So we slide it down into the battery compartment here, push down, it locks in place. Now you can press this blue button here to check the charge on the battery, and you can see we're getting 4 green lights, so it's fully charged. I noticed they recommend when you're storing those batteries for any length of time to store them somewhere midway charged, like 2 or 3 of the lights. So don't store it fully charged, don't store it completely discharged. So here it is. You can either use the bagging device, or you can switch it over to just recycling. So to lift that bag off, it's similar to the other TORO Mower I used to have. And you can see here, this is the discharge area, so it has this to plug that up when you go into the recycling mode. So yeah, as far as operation, the leaf blower is probably about the same volume as a shop vac. Now on this one, this is your safety control. You pull this bar back, then you press this key, hold that down, and it starts it up. So the operation is fairly quiet. Certainly not as loud as a gasoline powered engine. And of course they do recommend, if you're cleaning out underneath the deck, that you take this key out and remove the battery, which to do that you just press this button, which releases it, and then you lift it back out. In the instruction manual, I noticed they said you can run the lawnmower and spray a hose directly in front of the right rear wheel, and the water will clean out the underside of the deck. So that's another feature on this. It's pretty sturdily built. I mean, I think the shipping weight on it was 61 pounds. So I mean, you have a steel deck and sturdy construction. One advantage of this unit is this handle folds down. You flip these blue levers up. You have to watch your cables. You don't want to pinch your cables. And you can fold this handle down. First time I've done this, so bear with me. And then you can basically store this vertically, stand it up against the wall, and store it vertically like that. So here again, we have the battery out of the unit, so it doesn't have any power. This is the blade. I noticed they recommend 50 foot-pounds of torque if the blade is changed, and it's a recycling blade. Has a nice long cutting edge. Looks like about a 3 or 4 inch long cutting edge there. And here you can see where, for recycling, this is blocked instead of it going up into the bag. And again, it's a good heavy steel deck. Looks like good construction. We'll lower it back down, and then to raise the handle back up, again, watch your cables. Once you're into the upright position, you can just flip these backwards, wiggle it, and it locks into place. Okay, so then you're all set to mow. Now, as far as mowing height, I noticed it has 7 settings, all the way from the highest setting is 3 3/4 inches, and the lowest setting is 1 1/4 inches. I'm probably going to be doing most of my mowing around the 4th setting, which is 2 3/4 inches, or I might even go up to the 6th highest setting, which is 3 1/4 inches. So yeah, there it is. Nice unit. Again, the advantage of getting the Flex Force is once you have one of the batteries, then you can just buy what they call the bare unit. In other words, this comes without the battery. So this was $299 at Home Depot without the battery, since I already have one to put in it. Now, if you buy it with the battery, of course, it's more. But once you have your initial batteries, then you can add to the rest of your fleet. Here are the height adjusters. There's basically one on the rear and one on the front, and that works all 4 wheels. So yeah, it's I think we're close enough to winter here, and my yard's in good enough shape that I think we'll just wait to really get it dirty and store it for the winter in nice, clean, pristine condition. All right, for this episode of Bobscaping, this is Bob.